Today is Sunday, March 2nd. Happy March. And today I learned that I need to be asking myself the question why more. More specifically in situations where, like, asking why about my own motives, right? Not asking why about, like, oh, why is this happening to me? But asking why so that I can understand my own motives for things. This was prompted because in today's sermon at church, it was going through Proverbs 29-25 about like fear of man and stuff. And one of the biggest questions was just like why we fear man. And it's really just because we're seeking validation. And that kind of got me down a rabbit trail of just asking why to other things. Like on the car ride home, I was just thinking like, why do I scroll? Why do I procrastinate? Why do I want to achieve these certain things? Right? Why do I want these things and why do I not want other things? That's kind of just what I was asking myself, and it's just really helpful to understand like my purpose and my motives behind things. Because when you ask the question why is always a purpose, right? It's the purpose behind, it's the motive behind the thing that, like the action, right? And it's either like a cost or reward type situation. So when you ask the question why, you're like looking for that purpose. And when you understand that purpose, then like I said, it helps you understand like the goal. Like, do you want to do this because you're avoiding something, the cost, or do you want to do this because of the reward? Or do you not want to do this because of the cost, or do you not want to do this because of like the reward of not doing it? That kind of thing. So if you understand like the main goal of that, you can understand yourself and you can understand what you want in life and like what costs are you avoiding and what rewards are you running towards. So it really just helps you understand your own motives. And it really helps you, if it's a thing that you need to do but you don't want to do, it helps you to fix that. And if it's something that you want to do that you shouldn't want to do, then it, like I said, it helps you to fix that. So I just think that I was just doing that a lot today, just trying to ask myself, why am I doing this more often? And it really helped me like stop scrolling, and it really helped me work on my videos like correctly, efficiently, and effectively, that kind of thing. And I just realized like asking why is a big part of my like analysis process, because a lot of times when I'm trying to go through a concept, I think about the what, the why, and the how. So I feel like a why is very important in that process, and also a why is very important when you have goals, right? You need to have your why for them, because if you don't have your why, then you won't have a reason to keep going. So in a way, like asking why is a big part of my daily like thinking, but also it's not, because I don't ask that to myself. I use it in like my analysis and I use it for my goals, but I don't use it for my own self and like for my own desires and what I want to do and don't want to do. And I just think it was really helpful, because just asking why, like, why do you want to do this thing? Why do you want to achieve this goal? Why do you not want to do your homework? Like, even in the small things, right? You're deciding what to do with your friends. Like, why do you want to do this specific thing over the next specific thing? And if you keep asking why, it can actually get really deep, even in these small things. And it just helps you understand, like, who you are and, like, what your problems are, like, what you need to fix. Why do you have these bad motives? It's been really helpful for me in that way. It helped me to realize that a lot of times most of the time I'm just thinking about myself, right? A lot of times I'm not thinking I want to do this thing for that person. It's even if I'm doing it for that person, I'm thinking like I want other people to think that I'm a good person or something like that, you know? Like, it just helps you realize that you're doing everything for yourself. But yeah, like I talked about in yesterday's video about how like you're not the main character. Like, you shouldn't always be thinking about yourself. So that'll be in the corner somewhere, and also at the end of this video. But ask why, and just keep asking why. Like when there's a certain decision that you were trying to make or you have made, just ask why, and then ask why again. So like, why did you want to do this thing? Because of that. Why did you want to do that? Because of that. Why did you want to do that? And just keep going down. So ask why in a depth perspective, but also ask why in a width perspective, right? Like, cover a lot of things. Just ask why more often when you're trying to do certain things. Before you say something, before you make a big decision, just ask, why do you want to make that decision? Why are you trying to say that thing? Because a lot of times we can make these flippant words without realizing how they can affect other people. So just asking why before you make those decisions or before you say those words is really helpful. and it just really helps you understand yourself and your own motives. But yeah, that's what I learned today. If you have any thoughts, if you found this video helpful, then I'd love a like and a comment. You can subscribe in this corner. This is the video where I talked about how you're not the main character, so you can watch that there. If you subscribe, I'll see you in tomorrow's video, posting daily.